Yay, there we go. If you don't have options, just hit refresh. It should give them to you. There we go. Right, okay. Real medic. Oh, a real medic, like a proper doctor. When you're in the zone... What? When you're in the zone, you're in the zone. This is my GIMP doc. Doesn't look GIMP, looks higher level than mine. What do we got? Oh yeah, look, you got nano controller unit. I need to make one of those. Nothing GIMP about this doc, I don't think. OFAB, yeah, that's nice. Officer, yeah, I was thinking of that as well, eventually. Not exactly a GIMP. Maybe upgrade your symbionts, but that's about it. Still pretty solid. Looks better than mine. Definitely. Right, who wants to come kill two-time Mahoney? Might as well get that done on this guy. Soto Mahoney's evil twin brother. How fast am I without any kind of run buff? Too damn slow. 1,000 run speed. Real Medic was born Sunday, September 9th, 2001. Wow. Awesome. Awesome source. Right. Can't use the beacons. I wouldn't have gone that way anyway. I need him for the Penumbra quest line. So there'll be 2 videos tomorrow. One will be most of the Hodor raid and then the buff bugging out, and then this one. Take a quick look. Yay, she's got the buff. And my armour stays out of OE another 4 hours. You got a crack. Two-time Mahoney's a bit of a nightmare though. I'm going to be honest. He's not fun, unfortunately. He can be a bit problematic, can two-time Mahoney. I've got to run there as well. Gotta feel slow after being on the crat. Nazaro, I can bring my NT if you want. Yeah, anything with big damage. And then you got to get away from him before he detonates. That's the main thing. Don't be there when he detonates. Right. I've still got to get to Penumbra, so there's no big rush. I'm not saved there. I should have re-saved in Penumbra, but I'm saved in Inferno, so... I wanted to kind of keep the save in Inferno to save trying to get another token. Insignia, rather. Sunday 29th, 2001. Almost 20-year-old tune. It's kind of bonkers, really, isn't it? When you think about it. Level 200, not 220. Went to kill the Diamante soldier today with 2 level 220 tunes and lost. Diamante? You mean Diamond Line? You mean Diamond Line? I don't know what Diamante is. I thought it was a fruit distribution company, Diamond Line. I thought you meant that. It's getting confused. I killed the Diamond Line on my keeper. It was stupidly easy, but that keeper's pretty well stacked now. So yeah, I was getting a PDKP, or you know, getting a kick pistol for my soldier. Looking forward. Still a long way to go on that though. Need the DB nanos on my crat. So hard to get a team together. We could do the DB quest. Probably not tonight. It's a little late, and Hodor's running, so everyone's doing Hodor. Possibly tomorrow, because I was planning on streaming tomorrow anyway. DB quest in 2 hours-ish. It might be doable. If you get the first parts done. Thing is all the time it takes to get around all the towers. That's what takes a lot of time. Because of where they are and everything. Unless you're on a fixer. Then it's pretty quick. Yeah, you just need someone. If you're on a crat, you'll get the first few stages done on your own. You can do, if you can take out John Solaire anyway. Because then when the tower spawns, you just send your pets on it and hide down at the bottom out of sight, and then the turret things it spawns don't do anything. If they can't see you, you're kind of in the clear because they don't attack your pets either. So your pets are taking down like a level 200 tower. It's quite easy. Once the turret's down, I can't remember the next stage. You've got the sensors in the middle of what's the name of it? In Mort. Once they're done, you do need a team for those though, with the gamma turrets and stuff. Got all the parts for an infused Engie pistol and then realised it's 1800 to make it. Yeah, it is. There you go, I'm on LFT. Priest home again. Sounds like the start, yeah. My armour is OE. I tried too hard putting it on. I'll probably get it back though. Yeah, I need to upgrade some of these implants. Kill Atlas is quite easy actually. Depending on who's there helping you though. He tends to drop pretty fast these days with a full team of 220s helping you or whatever. Oh, Tara's immortal for another 15 minutes. Damn. If I'd have known that when I logged in, I'd have blitzed down for the Tara mission. On stream and almost certainly been ganked on the way down doing it on a stream. But I would have tried. I am on LFT, by the way, whoever asked me to go LFT. That would be very brave, yes, indeed. See, running around the rest of this place, 80 odd frames a second, and the GPU's at 50%. Yeah. It's when there's tons and tons of people around, that's what kills it, usually. That's why, I don't know if you remember doing Pandemonium raids back in the day, and everybody had to be in elite form. So you had to be turned into elite, because it just made it easier, made it less laggy. Goggles. Tank armor back on. to actually get to two-time Maloney to talk to him and then basically run away. Confront two-time Maloney. It doesn't even give you the marker. I know where he is, however. Where is Maffoni again? He's almost all the way north. You're virtually... Well, the nearest place from Mahoney is the Unread Temple and the porthole to Inferno. Yeah, 1k run speed is just about enough to get away from regular mobs, but only just. 2k is preferable, that's for sure. I mean, if you're on stream, Nazaro, you'll see where I'm going. He's in that funny little building. With all the ads all the way around it. Now I have to open dialogue with him. Then he aggroes. Then I run the fluff away. you kill him, and the quest item spawns in my inventory. And I run back to Shivering Pete down there, which is usually pretty cool. Oh, somebody... ICC planet-wide announcement. To Blakey has been awarded the highest honorary rank for outstanding dedication to the defense of Rubica. So there you go. See, attacked by Vortex Void. Maybe lost it. Now the trick of it is getting to two-time Mahoney. That's usually the hard part. And then dealing with him is the second hard part. I don't know if there's a better way to get to him, but I know the way I usually go. It's like, whichever way around this place you go is a thing. Someone's been calming. Whoa. Didn't calm that one. Normally I would never run through the doors this way. And walk around the outside normally, avoid the ads. Yeah, to get to two-time, you've got to come through this door. He's in a weird little room of his own. Where's the door gone? Am I thinking of the wrong side here? I could be. I can see you. Yeah, I'm sure I usually come through that door. Yeah. That's the door I normally come through on. That one there. Sort of, you go through that one, it's the least amount of ads to deal with. Right, I'm going to talk to him, and then I'm going to run over here and hide by this wall. You ready? Right. And don't forget, he explodes at the end. He's wired to blow. Although I suspect you'll be able to kill him before he does. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, I'm thinking he won't even get to his countdown. But I like the bit at the end. Thank you for choosing Omnitech detonators. Yes, because 20,000 points of nano damage is totally reasonable. There you go. Detonation droid does a 15-second countdown. Although they're very fast seconds, I have to say they're not actually seconds in chat. No way. 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant. Seems a bit fast. Bit fast to me, but yeah. At the end, thank you for choosing Omnitech detonators. Right, I'm going to go back to two-time Mahoney. Thank you very much. We'll head back this way. I should be able to do the shovel part, I think, without any assistance. If I'm lucky. Bling! B52 Dude is now following. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry it's not Hodor, but my entry buff got broken somehow. I definitely clicked goodbye, then ran off, helped somebody to find where the hell to go. And then the swine wouldn't let me in, and I couldn't delete the mission either, so screwed either way. Couldn't enter, couldn't get the buff again, so yeah, knackered. It's like maybe the game didn't register me saying goodbye, I don't know. Something happened, something weird. You're in PvP range of 220s now. Yes, exactly. Running down there is a bit suicidal, but I've done it before. You know, and I've been like in the grid or near the grid, and the message has just gone up going, Tara will be immortal for 30 seconds. I've just gone, grab the mission. I've got a grid space freedom and RRFE, and I just run down. Once I get there, I just boom, hit the beacon to leave. Shivering Pete. I met your partner. He wasn't friendly. Right, so you want this thing. I think I need another space. Yes, I do. I haven't got one somewhere. Let's put the spec book in there. Make sure I've got the shovel. Goodbye. Right, definitely nothing in overflow. Right, I know where I'm going. You need to get the pink caddy car plus 1,000 run speed. Yeah, that would be cool. I haven't got any land vehicles, I think. I think I've only got the free claim ones, and then that was a daily reward. But it flies, so you can't use it in Shadowlands. Not allowed. You will fail and die. No, you've only got to get close enough to the correct spot and then right click. Keep an eye on the NCU. I don't like having 0 space in my inventory. It's asking for trouble. Got it. Yeah, if you go around the back, you just get into range of the buff that it gives you to use the shovel. Yeah, the surfboards do, yeah. I don't have the surfboard though. Magic 8-ball hoverboard. What have I got? Have I got anything like that in claim? I think they're all flight, aren't they? Got phase font yellow. Claim. Oh, apparently I've already claimed one. Banshee and Spectre, they're vehicles. Weird. Normally I claim it and use it, you know, and then it's a nano, isn't it? Right, Shivering Pete, I found Le Tube. Tube, and then he wants the awesome shovel back. There we go. Yay! And I can spend IP on nothing. Well, nothing I need. Right, what's next? Danny Sawyer. Right, what I'm going to do though is go get saved at a garden. I've got insignias, so I think we'll sacrifice the... Oh, I'm alright, I'm alright. Just took a wrong turn. I didn't realise after doing that one, those 2 Inferno Hard missions, that now my faction is like unredeemed, hated. Because I went running past them here thinking, yeah, I'm still fairly neutral. Yeah, I'm still fairly neutral. They all like burst into aggro. Like, oh yeah, we did those Inferno missions, didn't we? Oops. No respite for you. Yeah, Hodor will be over, well, in the next couple of minutes, I think. Usually, anyway, unless something goes wrong. Torrescue is no longer immortal. It's a weird name for a dragon. Should have called him Jones. Jones the dragon. Logging back to Shade. He's only a few levels from 160. Nice. Yeah, 160 is the magic number. And it's time to bugger off and get big levels with the big tunes. I was going to say it just ate my insignia and didn't let me in. Right. Right, we've now saved. It'll just make life a little faster after. Maybe. Right. Nope, the other one. Oh, really? Really, really? We got to do this again. Come on. Yay. Okay, that's 1 surfboard. 2 surfboards. Fine. Poof. Poof, right. Which one do you give? You give 150? That's terrible. Also 150. Well, that wasn't worth diddly, was it? Hardly worth using them, really. I'm not spending FC points on them, but never mind. Right, Danny Sawyer. The Ravine. Yeah, I thought maybe one of them had maybe 500 or something, but for 150, I'd rather have the ability to instantly heal should I need to. Sick of killing icy predators today. And not getting a bloody doja. Yeah, the car does, but I don't have the car for free. And I'm kind of like, I don't know about spending that much just for, you know, a vehicle. Let's have a look. You can get that. That's 0 points. Claimed. Are those buggered off yet? No, there's none there I can get for free. Claim items. Let's check it again. No, that's it really, isn't it? The Lounge Master's quite cool. But it doesn't tell you how much run speed it bloody gives you, does it? Oh, fabulous. What's the betting? When we log back in, we're very, very dead. It's like, come on, game. Oh, it's, yeah, hang on. Task Manager still thinks it's running, but it ain't. Okay. Try again. All the luck today, absolutely. Only ever happens on streams, you know. How dare you stream, you know? And have my prefs done the trick again? Have my prefs done the trick again? How big is your delay from live? They haven't. I went to log him in and he was naked. I was a bit worried. Oh wow, well that's kind of amazing there, folks. I've just warped that far. Wow. How big is the delay from live? If you're... Well, when you've got the encoding options, it can be as much as a minute in some instances. Although I don't think it's as long as that on this. But it's longish, I think. Like 20 seconds delay, something like that. It varies from time to time. If you forego the encoder options, but that means everybody has to watch at max resolution, it can be a little less delay, but you know. I had to restart the stream like 4 times just to get it to give me those options. It's so short-sighted and stupid of Twitch to do that. It really is, because what's going to happen if you don't give people, you know, they go, oh, well, you may or may not get the encoder options, depending on, you know, how big you are on Twitch. Well, yeah, okay. And then what does everybody do? They keep restarting the stream until they get them. And what have you achieved? Nothing. It's just silliness. Yeah, it can be 20 seconds. You'll know if you're ever in team with me and look at the stream and go, what? That was ages ago. Kill the dryads, yay! This is when we'll reflect. We'll be lazy and go through the pipe. Are you feeling suicidal today? Why? Yes, I am. I keep wondering which quest I've completed by standing in Old Athen. Well, if it was yesterday, you've probably completed a bunch of AI levels. Because that's a thing. I mean, that's what we did on the last stream. All the aliens were there. Here comes the worst part of the map in the game. Just there. You fall down there, you're not leaving. And all the unread mobs want to eat your eyes for juju beans. It's because I keep hearing your completion music. All right. Ah, right, okay. Or whatever it is, yeah. We're running through. Wife's doing a pub quiz via Zoom or something with all her workmates from, well, it's a hotel really. Hotel, restaurant, pub, all of the above. Ow, 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 I ain't stopping, ow. Right, Shadowlands. Max every evade for Shadowlands, because sometimes hecklers crit you even when they're clearly a melee mob. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. Now Zinzig, if anyone's wondering, is the gentleman who made that t-shirt. So, yeah. Alright, zoom in again. Where's the dryads? North of here. Yeah, Demon of Water and all that. Right, we're making progress, everybody. I was about to say, we're making progress, everyone. And then that happened. The game's like, wanna bet? Did you ever talk to Funcom about using their logo? I haven't. I haven't yet. I will do very soon, though. I will do very soon. I just sort of feel like I need to be in their good graces before asking, if you know what I mean. You know, truth be told, we may end up, 10 people buying one. Who knows? I think I'm in their good graces anyway, but you just want to, It's like checking out your parents are happy before asking them if you can have a new bike. You know, it's that kind of yeah, one of them. Like if I buy treats for Mrs. Callos too, she always asks me, "What have you bought?" No, I'm not saying I would be in their bad graces, just I want to be in their good graces. I think I'm neutral at the moment. Sort of thing, you know? They don't dislike or like me. I'd rather be in a position where they go, oh, he's a good chap, and then ask the question. You know, just that sort of thing. So, Joe Mahoney, welcome back to the stream. Well, I'm on this tune, and that's because I managed somehow to balk the Hodor entrance thing. Oh, you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Nuking Soda has reached enlightenment. Well, there you go. Congratulations. Yeah, this weapon definitely shoots a bit harder. Gonna say it now. I'm watching here, and every time it lands, it's landing higher. Yeah, 5 on that, 7 on that, and yet there's next to no difference on the thing, on the stats. Yeah, the special reason I have one AI pistol is I don't have the second one yet. That's the special reason. Yeah, it's slightly better, yeah. Not by much, but yeah, you can feel it when you use it that it's quicker. Especially when you've got like crap in it, like what I does. But the drop rate is appalling and completely random, so you might get 2 on killing a Sector 7 boss the first time, or you might be there, you know, 27 kills later still trying to get your second one. So it's just one of them. $559, $713. Yeah, it hits harder every single shot. What's the min damage? On this 170, min damage on this 125. So yeah, it is. It's always going to hit slightly harder. You replaced a dog already. Yeah, well, it dropped, and the stats to get it on are really, really easy. I mean, look. 700 pistol, 500 burst, and 350 fling shot versus a Dog of War, which is 750 pistol, burst for 450, and fling for 450. It's easier to get on than a Dog of War. Oh, let me guess. Yep, gravity pull. Alright, we need more. Multi-range is low as well. Yeah, it is. You are a white dryad. Come with me. Yeah, they are definitely better. Now I'm using it. It's like, yeah, wish I had 2 of them. I used them on Engie. I think I used them on the Krat as well. I don't think I used them on MP. I think they stayed. Is it a dock special? No, no. It's just the Sector 7 pistol. Special edition pistol. You've got them on bloke. Yeah, they work. They work well. We're low damage, and we're always going to be low damage for a while, yeah, on dock until I'm in big pistols, you know? Like endgame dots and stuff. Hairdryer. It is definitely like an old style hairdryer, yeah. No two ways about it. Reminds me of it, definitely. What is the upgrade from them? I think then you're on to Doctor's left hand of grace, right hand of grace. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. We were quite lucky. We did 3 kills and got 1 pistol before the stream started, so yeah. Yeah, pretty much the grace is if you're going to go pistol. And I think I will. I quite like pistol on dock. Can't remember if you did, but if you did, at what point did you get a scope for your trader? I think I had the Tim one, and then I don't use one anymore, I don't think. If you were going to do a crit build, then yeah, absolutely you'd do it. But he's not really a crit build, which was the fashion with PDKPs because of the high crit, but now the crit's been nerfed a bit. They're still very good, they're just not... one more. They just don't crit as high as they used to, that's all. Will you come all the way over here? Thank you. Don't bring any friends. Yeah, he's not a crit setup trader on mine. Solid damage though. PDKPs are good weapons, even without the crit they hit hard. I think Funcom just decided they were a little too strong and quietly nerfed them in a patch last year. I mean, that was always the thing, shotguns and crit scopes was always a thing. God, I remember seeing Advies running around with a shotgun and crit buffs and crit scopes. Because that was how everybody did it. That's how you got the most damage when you were running around doing missions in a team of 199s trying to hit 200. Right. Demons of Water. Which one are you? Frost Demon. They drop doges as well though. Demons of Water. In fact, so do Demons of Water, I think. Well, one of them does. No, I'm going to get all these on you, then I'm going to heal. Yeah. God, he hits hard. It's about as hard as I'm hitting him, which is not good. Weak evades are weak. And I've got the defensive HUD in as well. Such as it is. Right. Frost Demon. UVC. I remember that, yeah, when MAs could cast it on you. Four Fists of Kali and UVC. Cast that on most toons and it was like MA Doc was really good with that. Remember there was a guy in my original guild called Stropfer 2. I think Stropfer was his soldier and Stropfer 2 became his main. But he was really good. Is it a freelancer's week? It is a freelancer's week. It's PvP week. PvP week? PvP. NTs with a caterwall. Yeah, that was the thing. But now, like paid NT, the only weapon they use is a buffing weapon for a bit of extra MC, otherwise they don't need one. I mean, the thing is completely 0% effective as a weapon anyway when you're using a nano deck because it's like minus 2,000 in weapon skills. But you still get the plus 30 or whatever it is MC from it. Soft pepper pistol and quality 194. It's the highest quality you can get. From memory. I think we're alone now. Let's pull you over, just in case there's mobs on the other side of you which are not visible. Majestic soft pepper pistol, quality 194. That's the one. It literally took an hour to roll for it, but I was so glad when I did. Is Savik still on the stream? Or is Hodor finished? I'm guessing it must have done by now. 8 o'clock. Von Moor Demon. I can solo Priest Atlas. Go you. Well done. That's all I can say. I should be checking their corpses, shouldn't I? Because I never did get a bloody doja today. I was here for like 3 hours. Yeah, nothing. Pen is like my least favourite. Oh, it was a question. You might need a bit of help. Usually, Engies can, but that's only because they can heal the pets so much. You just sort of let the pet deal with it. No dojo for you all. No, I know. Pen is the worst when it comes to dojas. 2 reasons. The drop rate is probably no worse than it is everywhere else, although it feels like it. The mobs you need are very specific and usually buried in with a bunch of others which are there for quests and don't drop them. Second, you're still collecting them at level 204 when all the mobs that drop them are now grey, so they run away from you and regen, so they take even longer to kill half the time. So yeah, it's just painful. Yay. And now Frost Demons, which are back up there. Lost Blade of... Don't know that one. Oh, yeah. Subway. And say I don't recognise that name yet. I think I may even have one on the keeper. Looking for tomorrow's now. Yeah. This is it. When Freelancer's week is on, you're best getting your dojas done. Oop. The map has run out. Oh no, so's my NCU buff. What would I give up to have it? Nothing. Yeah, I should have done a full rebuff before coming out to play. Gotten all the buffs or something. Frost Demon. Yeah, I've got more buffs than I've got NCU. Oh, mind you, have I got the other NCUs? Because I can self-equip that now. So I do like a swapsy thing, couldn't I? Probably left it in the bank. Nope, there we go. Problem solved. And... yay! That's the way we do it. That's how we roll. Right, now we've got to pick out the Frost Demons. Wait, there are some down here. Don't know. No, I don't think there were. Right. Yeah, not debuffing until he gets close. Oof. Crit. Ever since I reinstalled the game, I keep getting weird graphical glitches where the terrain becomes transparent or reflective in places. Is this on the old or new client? If it's on the original vanilla install, yeah, the old one, tweaking the new engine 2020 will actually help, believe it or not. Okay, I'll loot it. Bar stewards. Making me loot these, making me do the quest. Don't want to run that way. I'm going to just end up in trouble. Yeah, it could be you need to download old DX packages just to make sure all the stuff's there. Or apparently DG Voodoo's a thing. Oop. Respawns for the win. Trying to be tactical here. Oh, come on. I can see him. Let me tab him. Yes. Yeah, it's not the card. It's your like your Windows install. I'm assuming like Windows 10. TS 1966 DG Voodoo plus reshade, no crashes. Well, 1. Yeah, I mean the game can just decide to just do that. Half the time though, the problems with graphical glitches is that your system doesn't really recognise it as a game. If you use the NVIDIA profile inspector, you can assign the game to anything else, and if you assign it, what seems to work the best is Unigine Valley Demo. Out of all the hundreds of different profiles I've tried, that one seems to work well with the new engine, but it forces the system to render it. Have debuff. Right, where are we on now? Return to Danny Sawyer. I will. Sorry, my dude. I'd love to stay and chat, but you see this blue bar is calling. Yes. Yeah, I downloaded DG Voodoo too. I haven't done anything with it yet, though. I might have a bit of an explore with it. I don't know. Have a bit of a play. But it's primarily for the old client, isn't it? Using that. I did experiment with assigning it to the original Deus Ex on the old engine. That worked as well for a while. It was basically forcing the system to treat the old engine as a video game, not just GUI. Because it's DX78, the system is a bit weird with it often, and downloading DX packages can help. And if you get Anarchy Online Item Assistant, AOIA, which is made by Dream, which is there so you can catalogue, you know, which tune has what in each bag and in inventory and bank and whatever. He built a feature into that where you can enable higher resolutions for the older client. It adds a couple of files to the installation and enables you to be able to run the old client at, you know, like 4K or what have you, which it wouldn't allow you to do before. It was an artificial limit they set, but at the time nobody had that kind of resolution. Goodbye. Right, what am I doing now? Talk to on the opposite side of the map. Run around time, everyone. Run around time. I should have got the shade buff. I should have got faster than your shadow again. I really should. I'm a fool to myself. I just grabbed the new client. When it first came out and tried it, it crashed all the time. It still does, unless you twink it a bit. Yeah, new client, that's what you're looking at now. That's why you've got accurate shadows and whatever. This is the DX9 client. They took so long to get it done that new is like 10 years old already, you know? But it is the new client. Yeah, it is. If you're Omni, problem is Rome has too many draw calls, and when you're trying to go to get your daily missions and back, you just crash. Virtually every single time. So we're running after me there. Rogan! Oh God, what are you giving me? Have I got space? No! Thanks. Whose tune is that? Who's Rogon? Isn't that Wise Guy? Is it? Is it Wise Guy? Is it you, Morty? Is it one of yours? I can't bloody remember now. It's yours, TS 1966. Thanks. It's not you. Okay. I can't remember who's everybody. I can kind of remember Saviks because I see them often enough to remember them, but, you know. Yeah, the specials definitely do just that little bit more damage. They are better, even though they're a pain to farm. I mean, if they had no level lock on them, they would be awesome. Because they're easier to equip than Dogs of War. But they do. 150 for God's sake. What's my armour at currently? 75? Yeah. It's a shame. But there's nothing I can do with unless I upgrade a bunch of symbionts, which I wouldn't really do at this level anyway. But I gave back the 141 stuff, which I would probably still be running around in. Except that I went, oh, I can do XYZ with this. Sense and stamina. Agility and strength is the problem. You're running around with that bag of bloody things. What do you call them? Fragments, yeah. Something is chasing me. Away I must run to the zone. Bum bum bum. Bye. Yeah, I remember when I got a GeForce. What the hell was it? It had 64 meg of RAM on it, and I was way impressed with that. That's what I remember, because I paid for the 32 meg version, and the guy at the place handed me the 64. We didn't realise till I got home. And I went, oh well. Was it the GeForce 256 or something I had? Can't remember. The box for it is still up in the attic. Third kill Doja, just rubbing it in. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I don't believe it. Because I could have finished Freelancers today if I'd have got that. Or done... it counts it if you do the Tara as well. But I missed Tara, and I'm doing Tara on a stream at this level. Probably a bad idea. First 3D card I got was Voodoo. Yeah, I had when I started playing AO, I had a Voodoo 3, which I remember when I got it, I thought it was the absolute dogs danglies, the new AGP format. You know, previous to that, you had like onboard or bog standard PCI graphics, and then a Voodoo card for your games. I remember the first time I had a Voodoo 1, Voodoo 2, and a Voodoo 3. Back when you could get a new graphics card for like $100 or whatever, you know? Not like today. No, I remember doing it and trying a 3D game out. I can't think which one it was. It was some riding a... I went and bought like a PC Gamer magazine, you know, one of them. And they used to come with a couple of CDs with demo games on them. Do you remember that? I remember trying it and being like, whoa! You know, because... I couldn't believe the frame rate playing a game and how realistic it felt when it was moving that quick. It was like going from a slideshow to looking like an arcade game that's running quite well. I remember just being absolutely gobsmacked and going, "Oh, this is what I want." What else did I do? I played, I think it was called Rogue Squadron. Loved that game. It was a arcade shooty shoot, and after that I got a, oh, what was it? I had to play it in DOS though. No, it's not that guy. Oh yeah, TIE Fighter. That was it. That was a flight sim more than it was anything else though. One of these two. You'll do. Danny Sawyer sent me to pick up a book. Ah, but before you can have the book... Which slot is this anyway? Heard 1, 2, 3, it's already full. Don't need the notes anymore, so... Mission key. Goodbye. Right, where's it giving me the mission to? Relic hunting, upload. It's near Danny Sawyer, so... Beacon. Yeah. It was a simple game. I remember I spent like a week on keyboard and mouse trying to fly through the training section, which is just like literally flying through rings in space. Trying to get that right. Ugh. It seems so damn hard as well. And I remember you had to reboot the computer, tell it to boot from a floppy, and then then the floppy would tell it to load the game from the hard drive, and oh, it was like you had to jump through hoops to get it to work. It was so cool when you did. Because you were running from DOS, it was so much more powerful than trying to run a game from inside Windows, as it was then. But yeah, I started playing AO. I had a Pentium 2 or 3. I think it was a Pentium 3. 400, and I know 450, and I overclocked it to like 600 or something silly. You know, when you used to overclock the front side bus and things like that. Instead of having SD100, you put SD133 in and set the front side bus, and it overclocked the processor with it. I remember doing all that. It was single core, yeah, absolutely. It was single core, none of this multi-core stuff. So running Anarchy on it was a nightmare. I remember getting an Athlon system not long after. Just because it meant you could have dual core, and being amazed playing with DDR memory and a dual core Athlon X64 dual core. It was just nuts. All right, Where's my mission? Please don't have Heckler here. Supreme Commander. I don't know if I played that. Oh. Burosaurus has just hit AI-30. Congrats. Massive RTS. Nice. Is it this door? No, that's not even a door, you doofus. God, it's around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Right, so somewhere down the back of here. Pick up item on the ground. It looks like we want to go... Looking at the sliders, keep going this sort of way. I don't think we're in here. Whatever you do, don't stop running unless you have to. Ah, this looks more hopeful. Yeah, I think we could be on the right track here. Oh, you son of a... Thank God for that. Sudden door aggro. Oh, not again. Should not have to contend with locked doors in quest missions. It's not bloody in here anyway. What's that? You have gold cap on all your characters? I'm not sure what you mean. Gold cap. Don't know, being honest. Flipper 23, I'm not sure what you mean by gold cap. Aha! And return to the Yutto. Not the Yutto, the other dude. Credit cap. Yeah, more than that as well. You stash the stuff in the bank, so Yutto Wasteland. No, Wasteland. And then north. Maximum resources. There isn't really a maximum, you know. There's a soft cap of 4 billion on GMI, but you can store an infinite. Well, you can store dozens and dozens of buy orders for much more than that. So you can still stash more than the soft cap, which is why it's a soft cap. But yeah, I've got a few creds. Not as many as people might think I've got, but I have got a few. Yeah, what you do is let's say you sell a Grace. Case in point, some of you might do that because it's a quick way to have a hell of a lot of cred. So you go to the Funcom site, you buy a Grace key, they email you the code. You go to GMI, you redeem it, it gives you the Grace as an object on GMI, and then you sell it to the highest buy order you can find, and that could be as much as 20 billion. Okay, can you buy a game type? Yes, you can. You can buy a Grace, but the price of them these days is astronomical. So you sell your Grace, you've got 20 billion and it locks GMI. All you can do is withdraw money, but you can only withdraw 1 billion at a time. So you withdraw 1 billion or 900, or, 99999, all the nines, until you get down to 4 billion. Then create a buy order for a Grace or some object that can't be bought, like a backpack. And then between the mail and GMI, you replenish the billions back in up to the 4 billion and create a new buy order, and so on until you've taken all the credits back out of the mail terminal and stashed them as buy orders on GMI. Literally, that's how it works. So it's a laborious process, but once you've got it, you've got your buy orders, and then as and when you need the credits, you release them by cancelling the buy order. But yeah, you can... A Grace is 28 days game time, or 30 days, I can't remember. It's one of the two. So you see a Grace, say you want to keep your account active, you buy the Grace, and then you get the option to either resell it, or sit on it, or it says use item. And if you use the item, then it gives your account 30 days, but you don't get any Funcom points for doing it. I believe Anarchy was on top of MMOs all these years. Pretty much still is, really. I mean, if you're going to talk about games like WoW, where they've got mass appeal, movies made about them, all the rest of it, then no. WoW took over, but the problem is everybody copied WoW, so all other MMOs are so much like WoW, it's horrible. And WoW is a get you to end game ASAP and get you raiding as fast as possible type game, whereas Anarchy is about the journey and freedom of picking out what you want to do with a class and character, you know, so you can build it a certain way, whereas everything is 100% cookie cutter or you don't get invited to raids. It's very much an unfriendly place, games like that. Very unfriendly. You got to have certain gear before people will even consider inviting you to come on a raid. You know, it's just the way they make it. Right, so now Paradise Lost 2 of 3. No, that was something else. Return the book to Danny Sawyer, so we could run back or we could use the beacon. Yeah, WoW is get your gear, wait for the next thing to come out, get that gear, wait for the next thing to come out, get that gear. Don't know anything else about it other than I can't stand the art style. I think it's horrible. And the backstory, none of it appeals to me in the least. So, you know. What's the name? Sota was like that as well. Star Wars The Old Republic. Best thing about that entire game is playing through the single player type stories. They're great. Best thing about the entire game. And the best story I played was Imperial Agent. Playing through all the story quests for that was really good. And then it was crap. It was the same thing. You'd spend weeks trying to farm the parts you needed to upgrade your gear to the new top-of-the-line purple. And within a month of you getting it and going, oh yeah, I'm Uber now, they'd up the level cap and add new variants of the same bosses that made all the gear you just spent a month farming complete crap, because even the green regular drops were better than it. So it was just like, yeah, the combat update was trying to copy WoW and it destroyed the game, really. It ruined it. Had they not done that, the game would have still been really, really popular. It's such a shame they went that way with it. But, you know, the bean counters went, oh, well, WoW's popular, copy WoW. Without really thinking about, you know, what people may or may not have wanted in the game. Thankfully, Funcom never did that. Yay, 180. New perk. New big boy perk. I can do pistol mastery. Or Nano Doctorate is capped. Assault Force Medic is capped. Specialist Healer. Bit more efficiency. Yeah, go on then. We'll have that. Okay, a better split. Anything else? Anticipating 6. Goodbye. Right, okay. Well, I think I'll say goodbye as well, because that's an Alapa run, and I'd rather do that on its own stream, to be honest. Yeah, Sony loves to ruin a game, yeah. Still looking for a Doja. Yes. Still don't have one. Why? Is one dropped? And how far away is it? Because I probably won't get there in time. Everyone was a Jedi. Yeah, being a Jedi took forever and it was really hard. And if you died for real and became a Force ghost. And could only really roleplay and stuff, you know. And they just took all that and the unique combat design and just went, there you go, WoW's popular, have some WoW in your game. And it just like, people were like, what the Yeah, I did Jedi pre-Village. That's it, I even played that game a couple of months when it launched. I thought it was really cool, I enjoyed it. But I came back to Anarchy and just left it, you know. I remember struggling to run it. The icy shadows near the Incarnator. It varies so much. I get such a variance of drops and such, you know, it's just... I find one day they drop dead easily from vortex voids, and the next day they don't. It's just annoying. Let's use the interesting landscape to our advantage to get away from mobs. Yeah, frozen rafters don't drop them. Frosty rafters can. I don't know what their drop rate is though. No MO can compare to Eve. It's a totally different type of game though, isn't it? You know, you're managing a spaceship. So, very different type of game. I reckon Star Citizen will probably replace it though. I can't see it. Star Citizen doesn't look the same to me. I can't see everyone playing Eve suddenly leaving and going off to play Star Citizen if it ever gets made or gets finished. I mean, I've seen some clips of Star Citizen. It looks all interesting and everything, but I don't know. It's a massive scope. Do you know what I would maybe play other than AO these days? That's a MMO, not a single player game. Oh my god, is probably No Man's Sky. Because that's actually good now. And the multiplayer works properly. They really did fix all the crap. Oh, that's better. Done most of what can be done in Eve. Yeah, I suppose you must get to that point eventually. Frosty Rafter, have you got a doja for me? Guessing it's a no. Let's see. That's a relief on my eyes, you know. Turning that off, that was just like, whoa. I just never fancied spaceship games other than the arcadey ones, and the early flight sims I quite liked. But then I found AO, so I was kind of like, yeah, this is my jam, you know? It's kind of freaky without global light, isn't it? Rubicar light, basic Shadowlands, and Penumbra. It's not bright. You swapped Dog of War. Yeah, I've got the one special edition I've got there. But yeah, anyway, we're getting sidetracked, so I'm going to use that beacon. Miner. See, none of this really means a lot to me, so. Been a miner, owned pros, been in a huge alliance, lived in a WH, flown with a capital fleet, more stuff, I can't remember. I don't know what half of that is. So, you know. I can guess at some of it. You've been you were like a mining ship, doesn't have weapons or something. Just farms resources to sell or build. Being a pros or don't know. You know what I mean? If you're talking jargon of a game that the other person's never played, it just doesn't tell you anything. Wormhole. Oh right, okay. Oh, I used the wrong beacon thing. Point clicks. Hey, is it worth resubbing right now? I think so. But if you're in any doubt, make a free Fruba account, come and have a look around. The game, since all the lockdown malarkey started in 2020, has gotten very busy. Busier than it has been for years. And people have stayed. And they keep releasing new little dungeons and stuff to do, so that's good. I finished the Jedi Knight story. Yeah, it's a good story. All of them are good, actually. I ended up, I had a Jedi, what was he? He had 2 lightsabers at the same time, whatever that was, I forget now. And he ran everywhere with the dock. Once I got the healer, I was like, oh yeah, now we're talking. And then I made a second Jedi who was the tank one, and he ran with the healer. He could solo everything. Yeah, Sentinel, that was it. It's a few years since I've played it. But yeah, like I say, it just ended up being, well, if you haven't got purple, blah, 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 you can't come on, you can't be in our raid group. And I just got arsed off with it. But it's the mechanics of the game force that on people, because if you don't have that gear, then you can't do X, Y, Z, and then they can't do the raid they want the way they want to do it. And yeah, and it just, the whole thing is just a loot pipeline and grind. So I just got fed up of it very quickly after 12 months and the updates they did. Plus, I lost a lot of friends when they did server merges. You made like friends to begin with because it's all new and shiny and all that. Imperial Agent is a brilliant, it was my favourite class. I was so gutted that there was no Alliance version of it. There was no Republican version of it. Closest they had was a soldier, but it was totally different. With the Imperial Agent, you could swap between melee and ranged. And you got Doc as a healer as well, so you were super... I could fight stuff that was like 4 or 5 levels above my level early days, which normally the game makes it so you barely hit those NPCs. But I would get them running around after Doc and then like do a stab from behind thing and then go back to the pistol and kite them some more. And yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, the original 8 class stories, yeah. I mean, you look at the voice actors in those, top rate people. Didn't, if you did the Republican soldier guy, the boss you end up reporting to is Captain Janeway. It's the same actor, isn't it? There was loads of fun stuff. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the stream. Stream 2, after the failure of my Enter 42 buff. I'm gutted about that, but there you go. Alright, is anyone else doing Anarchy? Moment, Chrome, but he hates it when I raid him, so I try not to. Who else is live? Che, having a weekend off. Mr. Gopher. Mr. Gopher is live. There you go. There's another 50-year-old who should know better playing games. So, let's go raid him. All aboard and say hi to Gopher. He is really good, actually. He's very funny. He's a very entertaining guy. You should go and have a look. Go and check him out at the very least. So, yes, thank you, everybody, for coming along. Sorry we didn't do 42. I probably screwed something up, but that's just me. Okay, everyone, thanks for everything. Thanks for the subs, the raids, and everything else. And I will see you next time. Okay, folks. Bye for now.